What's up, everybody? It's Thegoal60 here for Tuesday, May the 21st, 2019. So yesterday, the RPI system had its ups and downs. We're going to talk about a game that we thought would come out and be a official play, and when it first hit, it was. And then within just a matter of minutes, it turned in, it changed so quick that we just couldn't make it an official play. But we'll get into all that after the intro, and also in the over-under stuff. When those lines finally came out yesterday, they did not do very well, but we've got some promise there. Some things are going to bounce back today, so not real worried there as of yet. And yeah, we'll get into all that and what we're watching for today right after this. Alright, so as far as the RPI stuff, like I said yesterday, we had that one play with Minnesota. We were waiting on a line to come out against the Angels. When it finally came out, it was the craziest thing. Minnesota was a favorite of minus 125-ish, right around that, according to what book you're looking at. The weirdest thing happened. I mean, Toby posted it to our Twitter. He jumped on it early. I was looking at it. I was going to watch it for a little bit, and all of a sudden the line just starts falling. And it fell to a point where LA was actually a favorite of around the same price. And I don't know if that was a screw up on their part or how that worked there, what happened there to cause that, I'm not sure. So reason I'm saying that is because the reason I say it would come out as official and then went quick, I didn't feel like that needed to be an official, because when I give these plays out, usually I'm doing all this in the morning, so it's after the overnight line. It's after all the sharps, all the smart people, I guess, hit it hard and direct that line. Now, usually, even overnight, we don't move that much. We don't move more than, say, 5-10 cents. So I feel confident in it, and we go. And then during the day, a lot of times it'll move more, actually, as the day goes on. But yesterday, the way that came out, and within just a few minutes, had changed so drastically, I didn't want to mess with it because I didn't know what would happen. Now, it turned out Minnesota won, so it didn't matter if you jumped on it. That's great. If not, then you just really didn't miss anything. So really everything from yesterday I'm going to count as an unofficial for that reason. I don't know if that's the right way to go. I don't know, really. I hadn't had that situation come up, so you learn from that and move on to the next one. Now, as far as today, we had 3 of the unofficials that carried over today. Philadelphia and Chicago, waiting on Chicago as a favorite to win. Washington is on the run line against the Mets. The Mets bounced back after getting swept over the weekend and win by 2. Let's see if the Nationals can get a win today or even stay within 1. And then Oakland and Cleveland. Cleveland, we need them to come out and win outright. We did, however, pick up 2 official plays starting today with series that started up today on 3-game series. And the first one is Miami and Detroit. Miami is in the bottom 3. I believe they are the bottom team in the RPI at .442. The Tigers are at .479. So we look at the Tigers, and the line is great. It's right at pick'em. It's minus 113. I've seen a couple books at minus 110. So you're going to get it right there around pick'em. A little bit shaded to the Tigers. Hopefully they can get a win at home. Next up, Colorado and Pittsburgh. The Rockies travel across the country at .489. The Pirates at .515. The line is actually shaded to Colorado being the favorite. Therefore, we're still minus 103 with Pittsburgh, so we're going to go with the value. We're going to take the money line there. Like I've said several times before, if it's minus anything, we're going to take the value and go with it. If it hits the plus, maybe plus 102, 103, something of that nature, we'd still take the value. Anything above that, you really got to make a judgment call, and it becomes the run line that you would look at, and then it would be too expensive. But in these cases, we're looking at taking the money line and going with it. That's everything for the RPI system. No revenge plays, of course, right now. Do have potential. I know at least one starting up later in the week. Now let's talk about the over-under stuff. All right, so like I said, these over-unders really did not have a good day yesterday. When they came out, a couple of them disqualified due to, what the actual line was, what the number was. As far as the others, they won, I think, 1 or 2, so we're looking to bounce back big time today. We're going to start out with those 2 games that I just mentioned that are brand new starting up today. First one being Colorado and Pittsburgh. Colorado at 2.89, Pittsburgh at 1.52. That's a total of 4.41. I believe that's the highest combined differential that we've had this season. The number, however, is 7.5. So I'm hoping the bats get going. I know obviously playing at home, Colorado puts up a lot of runs. Let's see what they can do on the road. Let's see if Pittsburgh can get anything going, and hopefully Pittsburgh comes out and gets a win. It wouldn't bother me a bit of 5-4, 5-3. Any of that would work perfect. We need Pittsburgh to get a win. We need them to go over the 7.5. Miami and Detroit. Miami's at -0.36. The Tigers are at 1.28. That's still a 0.92. That's still an over, and the number is also 7.5. So hopefully they can go over there. As far as the remaining teams, there's 6 remaining that are on B games today. Boston, Toronto, we need them under 9. The Yankees and the Orioles under 9.5. Philly and Chicago has not got a line. Of course, it's at Chicago, so you know that. Atlanta and the Giants over 8. Minnesota and the Angels over 9.5, and Oakland and Cleveland under 8. That's everything I've got. For those of you that care, I know I've got a lot of messages about the new puppy. We had a great night last night. Actually, he made a lot of strides last night. I think it's going to be a very smart dog, and he is our mascot, Old Vegas. So he's a good dog, and we're going to see what he can do. Still going through those puppy phases, and it's still early. He's only 7 weeks old, so we'll see what happens, but just want to give you a little update there in case you cared. But thanks for watching today. Really appreciate it. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.
"60% of the time, it works every time."